WeddingDJs Biz.
I'm James, I'm the web developer, so I'm the front and back end of the main site.
I'm David Bartholomews, I'm the business development guy, so I'm trying to figure out how to get people to pay for our stuff.
And I'm Simon, and I'm doing design work for it.
So can you give us a quick briefing on what DJ.biz is?
Yeah, so it's a site for you to, for brides to find a DJ easily in the area. They can go there and search the same way you'd search for, a stay house at a beach or something like that. And they can leave reviews so you can see the top kind of DJs in the area. And it's just meant to bring them closer together and make it easy to see who a good DJ is in that area. And
How did the idea come about?
I've been working in the industry for about 20 years, and I just noticed how dysfunctional the current industry is, where agents can really under-resource and over-promise, and we're trying to figure out how to take the sales process out so that basically brides are just speaking directly with past brides.
What's the biggest strength that you've had with Startup Weekend in terms of getting you started?
Just met each other.
Yeah.
Has that been challenging to work together?
It was really hard to meet them.
Well, I was actually Dave approached me right at the end of the meeting bit, and he didn't have a developer, so he begged me, and it was actually a good idea because I liked his idea, and then I kind of merged in right at the end of the meeting. So.
And more than anything, I liked his enthusiasm about it all. So yeah, it's good.
And I'm feeling very fortunate because I know nothing about the internet, and I explained, we went through and we sort of drew up that picture together this morning, and then you just started building a website, and my brain exploded into like a million shards. And then you asked me, what does it need to look like? And then, you've now got this amazing logo, which I don't even know what you just did.
It's not finished yet, but work in progress.
That's good.
Great.
So yeah, it's extremely complimentary.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. We all bring a different piece that we don't know, the other person doesn't know anything about.
Yeah.
Is this your first Startup Weekend?
I've been once before.
I was a mentor at the first Startup Weekend. Dave and Oren used to work in my business. So.
And have you found mentoring in comparison to actually being in it a lot more challenging, a lot easier?
Well, they emailed me and said, are you going to mentor again for this one? And I just went, no, it's boring. Because I like to follow it from start to finish. I want to be here for the whole weekend, and I don't want to just sort of come in and pretend that I'm a big shot guy. I want to work with some people and actually meet them and know some people at the end of this process. And so when I went and thought about that, I went, well, I'm just going to enter then. And it's been fantastic.
And how do you find the market you're trying to target will react to your business and getting it up and started?
Probably the best to
qualify to answer
We're
that.
a bit lucky with that in that I've already been working in this market for 20 years, so we have leads already coming through, and we already have all the DJs, and we have ratings on the DJs, so we've that's a big market advantage that we have, is that people are going to come straight on the site and they've got genuinely rated DJs, and we've already got people I got a lead just this morning. I can send that lead straight to the website and say, if you want to talk to me, you can pay an extra $150 or go on the site and save yourself a whole lot of money. So we already have that, which is really handy.
How did you guys find the process? I mean, you said that you both kind of came on board for this team at the end. How did you find the process, especially for you, David, of getting a team together last night, everyone flurrying around? How did you find that process? What was it for you?
I think it was difficult because there's so many pitches, more pitches than I thought there were going to be, and then there was, the different ideas all around the place. It was hard to remember, everyone's idea and what they offered. So you actually have to kind of go and introduce yourself again and ask them what their idea was again, just because there was so many, I guess.
Yeah, I'm working on a few projects already. So I knew that whatever I did, I wanted to just make some noise there. I couldn't get involved in the development discussion for something that's going to take 6 months. Just too busy. So that's where Dave's idea was cool, and it's nice to just come in and beautify something and help it look good.
To be honest, I sit in board meetings, I have customers yelling at me all day, and so I just wrote this silly pitch, and I had a blow up transvestite doll. What was it about?
I forgot that was you, actually.
Yeah, I'm glad. That encourages me, but I got to sort of third or fourth to the front, and I just started freaking out. It was actually extremely intimidating to be pitching something that I actually passionately believed about. And then when the dots were going up, that was awful. That was a really awful. I didn't sleep at all last night because I was so upset from that process. I'm serious. I could not. My wife was laughing at me because she's like, "Go to sleep. What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just trying to process what just happened to me." But and then having to scrabble around, and teams were just walking off, and I had no one, and I was pulling you away from the team, and I went to Margarine Distillery afterwards to beg you to help, and it was quite awful, but in a good way. That's what I came here to experience, and it was extremely visceral. I'll sleep great tonight, but last night was not good for me.
Is there anything else you guys want to share with us that will make us want to pick up your product at the end of this weekend? Sell it to us.
Well, if you want to get married,
If the DJ that we supply you is not absolutely amazing and does not completely exceed your expectations, I will personally organise another wedding for you. I will pay for the wedding and I will DJ at it. That's the promise.
How would you rate Startup Weekend so far out of 10? Day 2.
9.
A 9?
Yeah.
If you'd asked me this morning, I would have said 4, and you're up at about an 8 now.
yeah, I like the whole event. I like the energy, and I just don't. I wonder why we don't have things like this more often. In fact, I wonder why business doesn't happen like this. So yeah, I'd give it 8, 9, 10. I don't know why I wouldn't give it a 10.
Commit to some funky dance moves.